Sports. And our focus is on Jerome Baker, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Panthers and the Pass on Sunday night.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Jones looking to throw it on the first play. Throw left side complete. That's Nicholson. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Throwing Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the intended target, and it's 3rd down and 2.
But Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. We could put in Davis.
11 yards to the Panther first down.
I think when they look at the offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they don't move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. They want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 13 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now Jones. He finds his man complete. It's Nicholson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Now Jones, and this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. To throw again on second down. Jones. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Back to throw again. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Jones dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jones.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal from the right hash. This from 45 yards away. The kick by McManus is good. And the Panthers stay claim to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's brought in by Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
It was a busy man in the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10.
Or that's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. Trying to run inside.
Search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
This is Shenault on the receiving end.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A gain of 32 that time.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The throw of the second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Back to throw.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Harris running straight ahead.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have the first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's Nicholson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. There's Tremble, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch, and take the down marker back to one.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The kick by McManus is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Orr. And he whips that one incomplete there. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Operating from the gun. Orr. Over the middle, complete. That's Cohen. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. The Patriots at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0-4? That doesn't even sound right to them. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Throwing on 1st down. He's got the connection to Moore. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he'll be brought down the other side of midfield at the 43. From the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man, Thornton. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run again with Harris.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They go play action here on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jerome Baker coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. On the give, this is Harris. And he showed off the athletic juke. Little gain there, not a whole lot of real estate. Nice carry. To throw on third down. Throw fighting Thornton over the middle. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be fourth down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
On fourth down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down, and the Panthers will get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Throwing on second down. Jones. That caught by Trimble. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Throwing to start the drive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try to get things settled down.
And still in the first half here.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Looking to throw. Jones to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
This will be fielded at the 17.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back through it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They hand this off to Harris, and they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's Jake Bailey now.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. throwing to start the drive. Jones.
Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now Jones, a final shot before break. And he wisely will throw that one away. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Josh Allen leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Deebo Samuel, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week with Monday Night Football. Definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats. And that.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Well, the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game. And maybe open things up for a comeback during this half.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Completes this one to Thornton.
He's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? Got to try to go with the quicker guy and sometimes even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. Looking to throw on 2nd down. That is caught by Cohen. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Line of scrimmage at 41 now on 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Throwing Jones. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Connection made with Shenault.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Now Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Nicholson.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
From the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. New England's offense set to go.
They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jerome Baker, his second sack of the night.
The number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And if you're wondering just how quickly that sack occurred, the next-gen stats tell us 2.6 seconds is all he had to throw the football. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
On 1st and 10. And he gets this to Thornton. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That pass complete to Moore. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw again. Again, he finds Moore.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
They'll look to throw again. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd down and goal. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Tommy Tremble.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So this, Charles, here, a tight game through the first 2 quarters, but they've come out in the second half and really took the fight to it.
And you and I both know that in the locker room at halftime, both sides' head coaches emphasize the first 5 minutes of the second half. Getting out and establishing yourselves. One team has definitely done that.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it is now 21-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In clutch territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Throwing on 1st down.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he completes it to Cohen.
And he'll be brought down just shy of 40.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From the gun on 3rd down.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Orr. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Orr. And he rifles one incomplete. And on 4th and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun. Orr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, when the defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, you don't know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 29. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They're pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. Roach
4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
And now out come the Patriots.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Throwing to start the drive. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Let's go ahead and put check marks by it all, partner. No points. Down by 4 touchdowns. Haven't had anything going today on offense. Why not add a late sack to the mix? Obviously a day to forget for all involved. Let's give plenty of credit to this defensive effort. They've been excellent from start to finish.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun.
He's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. They try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Cohen.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Looking to throw. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down.
He's got his man, Thornton.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. Back to throw.
That's complete yet again to Thornton. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to throw. Orr.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Orr. And he's got it. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Takes it at the 7.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear.